The more that you pay attention, the better things get. But the more that you're able to let go, the more enjoyable they are. I try to be precise and I care. But also, the more that you're able to let go and not fear about stuff, the more enjoyable you'll find it. So the thing that is making you better is the thing which is making you feel pain.
Wanna test my love for you, don't know how to express my love. That's why American Express my love for you. I need you, yeah, I really do. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do.
Okay.
Tell me what to do. All I know is hit the mall and see what damage I could do.
Okay.
I give you the world, but there's other planets too where I need someone to be.
You wanna know what I forgot? My water bottle.
Edgar, how are we feeling right now?
Feeling good.
San Diego.
Free coffee.
What's up, guys? We are now in San Diego, California. We're gonna head to our pre-meet in about half an hour at San Diego State. We'll have the Aztec Invitational tomorrow. I'll be running the 1500 on Friday. I'll be running the 800 on Saturday. So all the distance events will be on Friday, which is tomorrow, 1500 and up. I think I'm seated at a 4 flat, which is quite a bit faster than my PR, but I think I'm still the fastest in my heat. We'll kind of go over strategy on that a little bit later. Hopefully looking to come away from that race with a W. And then 800 on Saturday, that's gonna be a really fast race. And first outdoor race of the season is always kind of weird. You're so used to indoor. It's a lot more open. We're coming down to sea level. We're coming down to where it's hot and humid. Different conditions, but conditions are good for us to go out there and do really well. So we're gonna head to pre-meet now in about half an hour, so we'll see you guys out there.
Bless you.
You guys ready for tomorrow? Saturday? Oh, let's go. You guys ready?
Yes.
Morning, guys. It is race day. It's currently 9 o'clock right now. We race at 7 o'clock in the evening, so we got a bit of a night race. The sun should be going down. It was 7 o'clock last night when the sun was about to be down. We're gonna race at 7:15. Lights should be up. It'll be a night race. That'll be super fun. We don't do those very often. I got to talk to Coach a little bit about this 1500 that we have today. And he did tell me a little bit more about the heat. I think we're seated fastest right now. We're gonna go out there and try to get a win. A lot of the workouts that we've done up to this point have been very 1500 specific. I definitely like my odds. We just have to go out there and we have to execute, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do tonight. So we're gonna go get some pancakes for breakfast. We might go take a nap. We'll probably smash out some U-World questions, get ready for this MCAT that we've got in 30 days, and then we'll head up to the track around 5, late afternoon, early evening, and we'll see you guys out there.
It's Jesse Hayward from northern Colorado. That's him on the far right. Senior and a hometown kid from Greeley. Was a monster at the Big Sky Indoor meet in the 8, the 4x4 in the DMR. Been concentrating on the 800 recently. His PR of 409.24 was set 3 years ago. Shelby Hernandez there going to the lead, Lane Zero Athletics. Got a couple of Tritons out there. And he PR'd at the 5 at Fuller. Good start. Dave Moe is a freshman from Indianapolis. He ran 3,000 at the beach and steeplechase in the round. Minneapolis cross-country runner.
He's starting to stretch things out now. I commend him for taking on the lead. You can see them packing up there.
Good job, Jesse!
And then I believe that is Hernandez just trying to maintain contact. Chase pack behind them. And that was Bokemeyer with that big loop. And now he's going to be contested by Hill on the outside.
And now Hayward
shares between these top 4.
Yeah. Hayward's moving up and he's passing wide on the turn.
Gotta love the sunglasses at night.
Of course. These are all cross-country guys too, running the 15. Bell at 2:58. Now Hayward goes to the
What a powerful stride for him. He's got excellent mechanics. He's putting them to good use here. Looks completely composed, getting cheered on the infield there by some very supportive fans. And with 200 to go, this is a huge move.
Yeah, good turnover. Arms look great. Everything's functional. Hayward, another guy with 800 speed, putting it to use at the end of this. See Hayward beginning his senior year with a 358 and a nice PR.
And comfortable across that line. He actually led up significantly in that last 5 meters, so that could have been another second, but gets the job done, sub 4, as you mentioned, Bob. That's a great way to kick things off this outdoor season.
2 good runs for Bears runners in the 1500. You see all the time, smart finishers, 14 across the line.
Good morning, guys. We are on to day 2 of the Aztec Invitational. We had the 1500 last night. We got done with that race and pretty much just went straight home and went to bed. Didn't get to talk to you guys straight after that race, but some quick thoughts on that race. The race went out pretty slowly. Probably supposed to be like 65 or 64 through the 400, but we ended up going through probably like 66 maybe through the first 400 meters. So we got up to a bit of a slow start, but I think that worked in my favor to win the race as far as having a good kick. We've been working on our kick over the last couple of weeks, and I think that training for that really helped us hammer that last 300, the 1500 last night. And anytime you get a win, it's gonna be a good race. So I'm pretty happy with how I did. Ran a 3:57, 12-second PR for my 409, but that 409 was not ideal. So we finally got under 4. Some good momentum for me and for the team going into day 2. All the sprinting events are today. We'll have the 800. Coach talked to me a little bit about these heats, and we're in the fastest heat for this one. We were in the slowest heat for the 1500, but we're in the fastest heat for this 800. We're gonna try to open up the season with a bang, kind of keep that momentum going for the 1500. We race in about 5 hours maybe, so we're gonna hunker it down. Yeah, see you guys at the track. Attaboy. How do you feel, Edgar? I'm so tired. Let's go. Attaboy, Mo.
Victory over Regina Impigachai for the women's 800, and we're beginning now our men's 800, the first of 2 sections. Well, top seeds here, again, belonging to lanes 4, 5, and 6. Lamar Kirk of Cal starting in lane 4. He'll be joined by Dayton Carlson of Arizona State in 5, the junior, who set a PR yesterday in the 400 of 48.73 and ran 147 twice indoors this year. And then you see in that yellow kit as well in hip 6, that is Jesse Hayward of Northern Colorado in second right now. His PR is from last April. It's a 149.99, but this is Dayton Carlson, fastest of the field, taking early lead in this opening section. Hayward looking strong there, sitting in second just on the shoulder, and then that is Caleb Stamper of Boise State, who is in third and making a charge to get right there up front and alongside, as they are right around 52 seconds, may have just been high 51 through the bell. That's a very quick opening lap. You can see the separation now, not just between our top 3 back to the chase pack, but now the trio up front being gapped, daylight forming between each of them. Fast closing now by Hayward, who's in second. That's Jesse Hayward, and look at how quickly he is turning over to get up on the shoulder of our early leader, Carlson, 200 to go. And Carlson looks to have been a pacer. Carlson stepping off the track there. Okay, we've seen a few athletes tapping their watches at the finish. It's noteworthy to do so when you are the pacer. That is one of the times that it is valid and important to do so. But you are seeing right up front Jesse Hayward of Northern Colorado. He is moving very well in pursuit. That is Stamper from Boise State, but it is going to be Jesse Hayward charging to the finish. Now it is just against the clock. He will be sub 150. And he loves it. Look at the exclamation. He knows that he got it. Came in at the time of 149.99 as his seed. Certainly looking to improve upon this on the early portion of the season and getting some help along the way to do it. 149.73, all set up by that great pacing work of Carlson.
What's up, guys? Jesse here. We just finished the 800. We finally got that 149 that we were looking for. I think it was 149.7 something. We had a pacer. I didn't even know going into the race if there was going to be a pacer. I think his name was Dayton. He took me through in 400 at 53 and then 600 around 120, and we got to that sub 150 today. So we'll talk to you guys a little bit more once we get back to G-Town. But we're waiting for the rain to die down and the 200s to go by, and then we're getting out of here. I don't think we're going to go to the beach anymore. I hope not. I want to go home and get warm. So. Boys, this is bad.
It's terrible, bro. Even Moses couldn't say it.
Yeah! He started skipping. 24.57. Good job, Wandera.
Shut up.
That is a bummer of a race. 7 minutes? That is crazy. Not bad for a 2.5 hour warm-up. All done, Brock.
Get me out of here.
We're going through the... Edgar, what? Good morning, guys. up, guys? We are back in G-Town, USA, Greeley, Colorado. Still travel day, so the same day that we left this morning. We left this morning around 5 o'clock San Diego time, so 6 o'clock Colorado time. We got back to Greeley around noon, so got the whole day to rest, to relax. Tomorrow we're going to go on a long run, but until then we're just going to recover and sort of get over that mini jet lag that you have crossing time zones. Thought this would be a good time to kind of go over some of the races that we had this weekend. We ran the 1500 and the 800. 1500 ended up running a 3:57, so finally broke that 4-minute barrier in the 1500. A great way to kind of, I think that'll probably be the last time that I end up running a 1500, so it was a good way to go out in an event longer than an 800. And then we had the 800, the big event of the weekend. We ran a sub 150. We ran 149.73, I think it was. So we'll go over a little bit of that, some of my strategy in the race, after the race, before the race, and everything in between. So with this 1500, like I mentioned after the race, we started out pretty slowly. I think coach said around 66 we came through 400 at, so I was hoping to be closer to that 64 mark, so we were a little bit behind pace, but I had no idea the pace that a lot of the other people in my heat would be running. It was the slower heat, not the fast heat. Those guys went out really, really fast. I'm sure that if I was in that heat, I would not have finished as well as I did, but I think that the way that the race was set up, it really worked in my favor. Kind of treating it like a workout almost, really working on finishing, because one of the weakest parts about my 800 side of things is the kick. We really want to nail the kick this season and be able to hang there with the best of them, especially those NAU and those Idaho runners who want to be able to kick with them rather than just hang on for dear life, which is usually how it goes. So this 1500 was a perfect example of that. We just stuck to our pace the whole way. Many times I wanted to go around and take that first place position, but my coach before the race, during the race, he was telling me be patient, stay calm, know exactly when you have enough energy to take over that first place position. And I listened to my coach. Biggest thing I talk about all the time is listening to your coach, and we listened to him today. We didn't take over that first place mark until we knew that we were going to be able to finish with a completely exhausting our tank of gas without going over that. So we were able to close in a 58 mid, I think, which is a great finish, I'd say, for me, at least for a 1500. That was probably a big part of us going out slowly, which is why I was able to finish that well. But I'm not going to complain. A win is a win, even if it was in the slower heat. I think that really played a part in the next day. Being able to get a win under my belt in that heat played a big part for my confidence. So this was a great race for my confidence. It was super fun to run a 1500 before my college career was up. So that was definitely a blast to get to do. And then now we get to the main event, the 800 meters. This was such a fun race. I knew going into the race that the Arizona State runner, I think his name was Dayton Carlson, he was going to be a really fast runner. I think he's an All-American is what coach said, so he is an absolute baller. Kudos to him. Didn't know that he was going to be a pacer in that race. Didn't talk to him beforehand at all. But I go out, first 100 meters goes by. I'm in third. I make a surge on that backstretch to get to that second position and slot right in behind Dayton. That's exactly what I did. We went around 25 through 200. It was at this point around 300 meters in probably that I'm starting to strain a little bit. 800 is weird. You go out so fast and all of a sudden automatically you're starting to really feel that fatigue in your legs. But I remember before the race, coach told me, you just got to relax. The biggest thing in an 800, especially on that second 200, like we talked about in the last video, is position, patience, relaxation. Those are the big words when it comes to that second 200. So we started to strain, took a step back, we relaxed ourselves, and we just zoned in on Dayton's back, and we just stuck with him. I didn't know if he was going to be finishing the race at that point, but I was like, if I want to be able to finish with him, I need to have enough energy by the time we get to that last 200. So I locked into his back. That's exactly what we did. We get to that third 200, we come to that straightaway, he steps off to the side, and I'm thinking, okay, Dayton put it all out there for me so that I could finish this race. He paced me, so I'm not going to let him down. I'm going to finish this race really well. We came through 600 around 120 or 121, right around there, which means that we probably closed in around a 28 or a 29 probably. So that last 200, once he stepped off, it was just full go from there. The last 200 is prey. Anyone can do that last 200. So we laid it all out there for that last 200 meters, closed in a 28 or a 29. And as you can see here, me getting to the finish here, I was pumped. I was excited. We finally got that sub 150. I know I have that 149.99, but just finally being able to get solidly under that 150 mark was really big for my confidence, especially going forward into the rest of outdoor season. So I think that time puts me 7th in the West region right now. My whole goal for outdoor season is to make the regional meet in Fayetteville, Arkansas. In order to do that, I have to be top 48 in the 800 in the West. And that includes people who run the 800 in scratch, so maybe top 50, 55, 60, it kind of depends on the year. So right now we put ourselves in early season to be in a good spot to make that regional tournament. I don't think this time will get me there. I think we're gonna have to PR again and run a little bit faster before we get to regionals, before we get to the postseason. I think that a sub 150 would have made it 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but last year, even a sub 150 by me was not able to get to that regional tournament. So the 800 meters is getting so much faster in the NCAA, and we have to adjust and we have to go with that. So that's exactly what our game plan is for the rest of the outdoor season. Lower our PR, make that Fayetteville, Arkansas regional meet so that we can go race in front of the family, just like we got to do during indoor season. That's one of the biggest goals I have this outdoor season, is to get to race in front of my family again. This is a great start to outdoor. Typically in the past, our first outdoor season for UNC has not gone that well. Who knows? There have been injuries, there have been just crazy circumstances, but this was an outdoor meet where I think just about everyone did well. Regina did incredible, the sprinters did awesome, the jumpers did awesome. I think that everyone really showed up for this first outdoor meet, and definitely put UNC on the map as far as outdoor goes. So that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe and comment if you have any questions you want to talk about the 800. I'll answer any one of your guys' comments. I'm talking to you guys down there, so I appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you guys tuning into the channel. And as far as outdoor season goes from here on out, I think we'll be home for the next 2 weekends, and then we're going to Florida is the plan right now. Things are subject to change, but till then we'll be having some home meets, we'll be having some good vlogs up for you guys. Within a month I'll also be taking my MCAT, which is a really big event. Lots of studying goes into it. As we get closer to that, I might be hunkering down on the studying a lot more, but I still want to be putting these videos out for you guys. So appreciate you guys watching. Super fun making this video, going to San Diego, going and racing fast, getting a sub 150, getting a sub 4 in the 1500. That's exactly the way that we want to start outdoor season. So thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one, and bye-bye.
We love you, Jesse. No,
Wow.
good job, bro.
I didn't even tell them to say that.